good, YouTube? It's the one and only Tornado out here with my first ever YouTube video. This video is about my power forward build, which I feel like is the best build with interior defense. For some who don't know me, my name is Avi, as known as Tornado. I've been playing 2K since 2K10, but I joined the Twitter community back in 2017. I'm also known as Air Up There 7 on Twitter. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into it. My power forward build is a right-handed 6'8". Let's see. Yeah, so 6'8", minimum weight. Wingspan max. So if you play Pro-Am, max out the wingspan. Body shape, I usually do burly. Let's see what we got here. So I'll start with the physicals first. So for the physicals, I did max speed because that's really important. Acceleration is 75. I'll explain that later. Strength, I did 48 because we're gonna have interior defense on our build. Vertical 70 and stamina 90. So I did acceleration of 75 because I feel like you only lose a few badges if it's maxed out, but I mean at 99 you're still gonna have 79 plus getting boost. So I felt like it was necessary to get those extra badges. So for here, close shot I didn't touch. Everybody knows close shot. I mean, you don't really need it unless maybe you play park. Driving layup I maxed out, so 93. Driving dunk 95. You really need that. Those contact dunks are really crucial, especially with the way the game is set up this year. Standing dunk, I did 65. I felt like having 10 finishing badges on a power forward was fair enough. I did 86 midi, maxed out my threes, so that's an 81. Free throw I did 60. I mean, I would have somehow worked that out a little higher if I could, but I feel like 60 is just a average, I would say. And I think with 13 shooting badges, you honestly don't need any more. So for playmaking, I did 65. Why? Because bullet passer, and I maxed out my ball handler. Speed with ball I did 78, just so you can get that 12 playmaking badges. I mean, I would have maybe tried to get more, but I feel like it's still pretty balanced. So let's get into defense. Interior defense I did 72. As you guys know, like without interior defense, if you're not there, you're probably gonna get dunked on. Even sometimes with interior you get dunked on, but not as much from what I noticed, especially because my first build was 25 interior defense power forward 6'8" as well, and I was getting dunked on like every time. Perimeter defense I did 79. And yes, you do get clamps at 80, so once you hit 96 overall, you do manage to get clamps. Steal I maxed out. Actually I did 90. Block I maxed out to 95. And I maxed out defensive rebound. So with offensive rebound being 70, you can still get, I mean, I've been getting a lot of offensive rebounds. It just, I guess positioning and badges really matter. Other than that, this is basically how I made my power forward build. You know, there's multiple ways to make this build. You can take some off driving dunk or standing dunk and put it on defensive, or you put back your acceleration up, but you lose those badges. I think you're gonna have like 7. I've seen some builds that have only 3 with this setup, so I guess it really depends. In my opinion, I feel like this build is really balanced, especially once it hits 99. and the way you set up your badges. Um, let's see. So for the takeover, at first I had spot up precision as my primary, and I had things tough blocks as my secondary. But once I maxed out all my badges, I ended up switching, putting spot up precision primary and limitless range secondary, because honestly the way shooting is in this game, you can literally not miss. That's how it is. Once you finish that, it's gonna be called a slashing shot creator. And yes, my guy is pretty ugly, so I don't want to hear no comments about that. The badges I chose for my build is its max badges. So Posters are Hall of Fame and Slither Hall of Fame. Like, these two badges are pretty important. I mean, maybe you can lower your Slither a little bit. And I also got Fearless Finisher on Silver, because you do sometimes miss wide open layups. And I mean, shoot, if you can get this, then why not, right? So this was my shooting setup so far. Catch and shoot on gold. Blinders. Oh, this badge is honestly really important. Like, you can honestly look like you're getting face guarded, but then you shoot that wide. I guess it's not really wide open, but 2K will say it's wide open with this badge. Deep threes, you know, you can pull from literally anywhere. If I could get this Hall of Fame, that'd be pretty cool, but unfortunately I don't. Hot Zone Hunter Gold, and I got Hot Shot on bronze. Just give me a little boost in my takeover once it started getting the ball in the corner and greening. Playmaking, this is what I got so far. I got Bully Passer, and you guys know that badge is really important. I got Quick First Step on gold, which I'm probably going to upgrade to Hall of Fame once I hit 97 overall. Got Unpluckable and Needle Threader for now, but I'm probably going to swap it with Handles for Days once I max out at 99. I'm currently at 96, so we'll see how that goes. Defensive badges, honestly, it's really up to you. Depends what kind of game mode you play. If you play Park, you know, you can obviously change this up. I try to only play Pro-Am, competitive Pro-Am. So I got Interceptor Hall of Fame, Rim Protector Hall of Fame, Rebound Chaser Hall of Fame, Intimidator Hall of Fame. Box, honestly, I never thought a box would be so big this year, but I used to have it silver, but then when I switched to gold, there was a big difference. And off-ball pass is important, because honestly anyone can literally backdoor you in the corner or whatever. Chase down silver, and I was just experimenting with pickpocket, but you can honestly run like hot stopper or whatever else you feel like is needed. That's pretty much my build, honestly. This build, I started creating this build with Glow, so big shout out to Glow. You know, ever since the first patch came out for when they fixed the interior defense, you know, I hit up Glow and I hit up OJ, so big shout out to OJ as well. And I was just sitting in a party with Glow, and we were experimenting, and this is how it's looking so far, man. Once it's gonna be 99, this build is gonna have pro dribble moves, and you can literally do anything you want it to do. Like, you can shoot, dunk, pass pretty efficiently. It's quick, crazy defense, and dribble pretty good, you know. Anyways, that's it. I'm out, and hope you guys like this video. Many more to come. Thank you.